folks, I'm back. It's me, Mahmood Chowdhury, aka the People's Coach, aka your host and speaker for today. Welcome back to more of my educational and motivational videos where I will be talking about so many different areas and aspects of life. That is one subject per video. Now check this out, people. Today I want to talk to you guys about tough times. Each and every one of us out there will go through a tough time in our life at so many different levels, at so many different phases of the journey of life. It's inevitable. It will hit us at one stage, but we can never run away from it. We can either man up to it, learn from it, grow from it, and develop, or the tough times can make you a victim. You can either crumble, you can either die, you can either get depressed, sad, stressed, worried, and overwhelmed. So how do we deal with tough times? Well, let me tell you something. I'm not here to give you the answer for that, no. But what I do know, and the thing I want to bring to your attention is this. Tough times never last. They're not lasting throughout the rest of your life, no. But tough people do. That's the thing. Tough people will last. Tough times, they fizzle, they go out. And tough times, it will always fluctuate from phase to phase. Sometimes a tough time can last for a day, a moment, a whole 6 months, a whole year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever. But it has its fluctuation. It goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes down. When you have a little bit of tough time, then it fizzles out. Then you go stronger depending on how you apply yourself. Then after, a new challenge comes. Because tough times are challenges. Tough times can be problematic depending on how you go about things, depending on how your outlook, your approach, your processes and your procedures, what you do will make a big difference between how tough you are, how you apply yourself. That's the thing I'm trying to bring to your attention, people. Life was not built for the weak. The weak fizzle out, they die quickly. Whilst the tough keep on continuing. They keep on grinding and growing. And when they do come to a halt, they always look for a different way out. They always look for a way out, sorry. That's the thing I'm trying to bring to your attention, people. Life is there to really build us, to mold us, to make us tough. But you have to apply yourself. You have to do your bit. You have to put in the hard work. Then you will become tough. And that's what it's about, people. And how do you become tough? Well, first of all, you will deal with your failures. And the more failures you deal with, the tougher you become. As long as you keep on going. As long as you take the learning, then you become a lot more tougher. But if you don't take the learning, if you keep on blaming, for instance, does that really make you tough? Isn't toughness all about taking accountability, responsibility, and manning up to your challenges and your problems, looking for a better way to deal with situations and circumstances and scenarios? Isn't that what being tough is all about? Tough is not coward. No. A coward is someone who, for example, I'll give you an example on a small scale. You got something to say to a person, and you have to say it. But you're too frightened to say it because you're frightened of them. You're frightened of how are they going to react. Especially when it needs to be said. Especially if it's an important message. You're too scared to confront them. You're too scared of dealing with a situation. You don't rise to the challenge. You don't rise to the occasion where it's needed for you to step up and man up. You're not responsible. This is all cowardice. This is not being tough. Tough is where there's a little bit of resentment inside your head. Not resentment, sorry. Resistance. And that resistance is laziness. That resistance is that conversation that's telling you so many excuses to not take that first step, to not make that first step, to not take that action. But the tough person, he's battling inside his head and not allowing the weakness to overcome his strength. And they're continuing, they're striving, they're struggling. Because through this, you will thrive. That's what tough is all about. Mental toughness, physical toughness, spiritual toughness, psychological and emotional toughness. This is what is required in order to succeed in life. Not backing down, especially when you've hit the floor, especially when you've fallen flat on your feet. You get back up. You keep on going. You look for better ways of dealing with things. You're always looking for better ways of making your life more better for yourself and for others around you. That's what mental toughness is all about. That's what toughness is all about generally. And cowardice is giving into laziness. Cowardice is telling yourself so many excuses. Cowardice is all about not following through in your actions. Not being committed to your word. When you say something, you follow through, you do it. You don't waver, you don't back down. Challenges are inevitable. And this is where you discover how tough you really are. So people, that's my rant for today. I hope that's given you something to think about. Take it on board. Let me know what you think. If you have a comment, by all means, please leave it below. Don't be shy. So, until then, take care, stay strong, stay focused, and always live to learn to empower and inspire the lives of many as well as yourself. Bye for now.